In this lesson, you'll learn useful business English for logistics, inventory management, and supply chain operations. Let's begin. Phrase 1. Place an order. Place an order. Meaning, to formally request goods or services from a supplier. Example, we need to place the order today if we want the materials before production begins. Placing an order usually means confirming the product, quantity, price, delivery location, and required date. It creates a formal purchasing request rather than a general inquiry. Use this phrase when a business is ready to move from comparing options to buying from a selected supplier. Now repeat, place an order. Phrase 2. Fulfill an order. Fulfill an order. Meaning, to prepare and deliver everything a customer has ordered. Example, the warehouse can fulfill the order within 2 business days. Order fulfillment includes receiving the request, selecting the items, packing them, and arranging delivery. A company fulfills an order when it completes these responsibilities correctly. This phrase is useful when discussing warehouse capacity, delivery promises, or the customer's experience after purchase. Now repeat, fulfill an order. Phrase 3. Manage inventory. Manage inventory. Meaning, to control the quantity, location, and movement of stored goods. Example, the new system will help us manage inventory across all 3 distribution centers. Inventory management involves knowing what is available, where it is stored, and when more should be ordered. Good management reduces unnecessary storage while protecting product availability. Use this phrase when discussing stock records, warehouse processes, demand planning, or the movement of materials and finished goods. Now repeat, manage inventory. Phrase 4. Run low on stock. Run low on stock. Meaning, to have only a small quantity of a product remaining. Example, we are running low on stock because demand was higher than expected this month. Running low means stock is still available, but it may not be enough for upcoming demand. The phrase signals that action may be needed soon, such as reordering, transferring inventory, or updating customers. It is less serious than being completely out of stock. Now repeat, run low on stock. Phrase 5. Source a supplier. Source a supplier. Meaning, to find and select a business that can provide required goods or services. Example, we need to source a local supplier that can meet our quality and delivery requirements. Sourcing involves more than finding a company that sells the product. It includes evaluating price, quality, reliability, capacity, location, and risk. Use this phrase when a procurement team is searching for a new supplier or creating an alternative source for an important material. Now repeat, source a supplier. Phrase 6. Negotiate lead times. Negotiate lead times. Meaning, to discuss and agree on how long delivery or production will take. Example, we are negotiating shorter lead times with the supplier before the busy season. Lead time is the period between placing an order and receiving the product or service. Negotiating it may involve delivery frequency, production schedules, minimum quantities, or additional cost. This phrase is useful when timing is important and the standard supplier schedule does not meet the business need. Now repeat, negotiate lead times. Phrase 7. Track a shipment. Track a shipment. Meaning, to monitor the location and progress of goods being transported. Example, the logistics team is tracking the shipment and will confirm when it clears customs. Tracking gives the business visibility after goods leave the supplier or warehouse. It helps teams estimate arrival, prepare receiving staff, and respond to delays. Use this phrase when checking a delivery through a carrier, freight forwarder, shipping line, or internal transportation system. Now repeat, track a shipment. Phrase 8. Streamline distribution. Streamline distribution. Meaning, to make the process of moving products to customers simpler and more efficient. Example: opening a regional hub could streamline distribution and reduce delivery costs. Distribution covers the movement of finished products through warehouses, carriers, stores, and customers. Streamlining it may remove unnecessary steps, improve routes, or use fewer handoffs. This phrase is useful when a company wants faster service, lower cost, and more reliable delivery performance. Now repeat, streamline distribution. Phrase 9. Avoid a stockout. Avoid a stockout. Meaning, to prevent a product from becoming completely unavailable. Example: we increase the reorder quantity to avoid a stockout during the holiday period. A stockout occurs when demand exists, but no inventory is available. It can cause lost sales, production delays, or dissatisfied customers. Avoiding one requires accurate forecasts, timely reordering, and awareness of supplier risk. Use this phrase when explaining why additional stock or fast replenishment is necessary. Now repeat, avoid a stockout. Phrase 10. Maintain quality standards. Maintain quality standards. Meaning, to keep products or processes at the required level of quality. Example: every supplier must maintain our quality standards as production volume increases. Higher speed or lower cost should not reduce the agreed level of quality. Maintaining standards involves clear specifications, inspections, process controls, and corrective action. This phrase is common when working with suppliers, warehouses, factories, and transportation partners that affect the final customer experience. Now repeat, maintain quality standards. Phrase 11. Handle a delivery delay. Handle a delivery delay. Meaning, to manage the impact and communication when goods arrive later than planned. Example: we are working with the carrier to handle the delivery delay and protect the production schedule. Handling a delay may require finding another route, prioritizing urgent items, transferring stock, or updating customers. The phrase covers both practical action and communication. Use it when the shipment is late and the team must reduce disruption while establishing a realistic new arrival time. Now repeat, handle a delivery delay. Phrase 12. Ensure continuity of supply. Ensure continuity of supply. Meaning, to make sure essential goods remain available without interruption. Example: the company approved a second supplier to ensure continuity of supply. Continuity of supply is especially important for materials that can stop production or customer service if unavailable. Companies may protect it through safety stock, multiple suppliers, longer contracts, or risk monitoring. Use this phrase when discussing resilience and preparation for possible supply chain disruption. Now repeat, ensure continuity of supply. Excellent work! You have practiced 12 expressions for logistics, inventory, and supply chain operations. Choose 3 phrases and use each one in a sentence about a real delivery or inventory situation. Practicing with a realistic context will help you remember the language and use it naturally. Continue with the next part for more business English speaking practice.